Hey yard fanatics, just want to do a quick update and talk about something with you real quick. Just got done mowing. Mowed I think I mowed it 3.5 inches. It's really tall, pretty grass. Got a little bit of disease down there, but I think that's more because of where I was mowing with weak blades, and definitely could be because of the 5+ inches of rain or whatever we had. Pretty crazy, but some of these spots came in thicker. This one's really thin. Over there came in pretty thick. And then over here, I know you can't tell with all the straw still laying on the ground, but man, that is beautiful turf right there. And that's gonna thicken up and come in a lot darker, and really happy with that. This was actually a bare spot when I seeded it, and I cut down a tree and burnt the stump here. So did the nitrogen from the wood ash have anything to do with it? I don't know, possibly. And then over here, this came in pretty thick. Not quite as thick as this, but better than this. And there was nothing here but well, that mulch sitting on the back line right there. I raked all that away. Now again, that may have came in really well because it was good soil, but I mixed in topsoil with this before I tilled it up and planted. As it gets warmer and we get more rain, we see just how bad the Bermuda infestation is. And it's not just here. You can see it here, but I mean, it's throughout the entire yard. And I think that's just going to take some very invasive treatment. We're starting to thick up a little bit here on the road edge. It would probably look a lot better if I went out there and edged it up with the weed eater, but I don't think we have the best pavement, blacktop edges. So I'm pretty hesitant to go out there with the weed eater and edge that up. But it looks really well, really good. Really happy with it. Fertilizer darkened it up a lot. Still got that bright spot right there that I'm pretty sure is Kentucky bluegrass, and through here a lot too. That again could be something with extra water too, because this is in a drainage ditch. I don't know, just something that came across my mind. But I wanted to go over equipment real quick, because a lot of these grass channels, they're sponsored. They have big time turf equipment companies that come out. They pay them thousands of dollars to display their equipment, and I don't have anything against them. It's great equipment, but the truth is, most of us can't afford a $1,200, $2,000 Allet reel mower, and our yards aren't ready for it either. There's a lot of work that goes into that, a lot of leveling and aerating, and a lot of turf management that goes into that. Years and years of work before most homeowners are ready for a real mower, if that's something they're even trying to accomplish. I would like to be able to cut my tall fescue a lot shorter, and I've seen that you can do that with a real mower. But I also don't have a sprinkler system. Well, I do, but it's non-functioning, as you can see in my previous videos. But I think, and again, we're all on a step, and nothing against those guys. They worked really hard, and I'm sure they're very proud of their yard. But the truth of the matter is, that's not all of us right now. We want to get there, but we're not there right now. But anyways, let's get to what I wanted to talk about today. So here is the equipment that I use. It's 6 1/4 Briggs and Stratton on some logo brand deck. Murray. It's a Murray self-propelled. It doesn't have a bagging option. It's got, I think, 4 or 5 height settings, and I didn't even pay for this. I had someone give it to me, and I run non-ethanol fuel in it only, and it cranks up every time. Keep the mower blades sharp, balanced, and I have no issues with it. Do I wish it had a little more? Yeah, I do. But honestly, this year I'm putting all my call it like a grass allowance. I'm putting all that into seed and aerating and work on the actual grass. And then maybe next year I'll look at something different. But I mean, it's a self-propelled mower with plenty of cutting ability. I did a cross cut today. It doesn't weigh a lot, so it doesn't put a whole lot of hurting on my new grass. So I mean, I'm happy with it. This right here is a Home Light, like 2026 SS, just a little weed eater. I actually found this in a trash can. Somebody had put it out in their trash can for pickup, and I was like, wow, what is that? It actually came with a leaf blower too. The leaf blower crunk right up, and I used it for quite a few weeks before I bought a new one, and I'll show you that next. But this, the only thing that was wrong with it was it needed a primer bulb. I installed a primer bulb on it. I put True Fuel in it, which is a engineered mixture. Can't mess it up, just because I was worried about the carburetor being gunked up, which is why most people would probably throw a cheap weed eater out like this. Put some new line in it, and I have been weed eating and edging, and it's hard to tell, but my lines are super straight. This weed eater works super well. The only fault that I have with it isn't even the weed eater itself, it's the crappy line that I bought. So there's another good deal for you. And then this right here, obviously a little nicer. This is what I replaced my dumpster dumpster blower with. It's a Steel BG75. It has a vacuum attachment to it. You pop this assembly off, put on a bag, and then you open up the fan right there, and you put an attachment there. But it's I found it on Marketplace. Guy said he used it, I think, 1 year, and then couldn't get it to crank. I brought it home, sprayed some carb cleaner in it, read the manual to see exactly how Steel wants you to start them, and it started up every time since. No problems. I paid $50 for this. $50 on Marketplace. The deals are out there, guys. You just gotta look for them. So in total, between my lawnmower, my weed eater, and my blower, I have $50. Just goes to show, if you search hard enough, I mean, you can get decent lawn equipment, and then you can upgrade, you know, save your money, and maybe go buy a if you have a small yard like mine, maybe like a 30, you could buy a 30-inch push mower or walk behind, or you could buy, sorry, cars, or you could buy a if you wanted to go above that, you know, they have small deck designs for riding mowers, which is something I've considered. But anyways, just a quick update, guys. Wanted to show you the equipment I was working with, and that's it, guys. Stay green.